This is Northstar, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Popup Dungeon. Now, for those of you tuning in for the first time, which may be surprisingly many since my channel seems to be garnering more views over time here, which is, of course, my goal. I'm trying to build this to something that has a decent viewership. It's been almost insignificant until now. It's still pretty insignificant, but it's growing. That's good. I have been playing a campaign here. I actually started this series with the end of a previous campaign. You saw a little bit of the final battle with the Sage. Now I'm going through another run. I'm trying to get all the Dura molecules, pick up that achievement. I may pick up a couple others on the way. It's also an opportunity to show the run home campaign from the beginning with some extra options enabled. I use the game mode settings. Now, for those who haven't watched me before, I also have a Hearts of Iron Let's Play, which I started sooner, so maybe a few people wandered over from there. But I'll make some commentary. It's less likely here than a World War II game, where I'm playing Germany that gets rid of Hitler and goes communist. At the same time, the Soviet Union's having a right opposition civil war. That obviously gets very political, but this is Star Trek, Star Wars themed, honestly. Copyright stuff aside, that's what the Run Home campaign is, kind of themed around those kind of space operas. However, if you think Star Trek isn't political, watch Deep Space Nine. If you think Star Wars isn't political, Lucas himself has said that it was based on the U.S. being the empire and the Vietnam War. That was direct inspiration, especially you see that in Return of the Jedi, the Ewoks. That's Vietnam. It's a forest moon. It's supposed to be like Vietnam, and the empire is America. He was very clear about that in some interviews. So if you think politics doesn't show up in sci-fi, you're wrong. I've been reading Nightfall recently. Sci-fi book, very political. And that loan expired, so I switched over to reading Childhood's End, which is where aliens come to Earth. Right as they're reaching space. It was written before Sputnik, so it has atomic drives for the first space-faring craft, because people hadn't really figured out the implications of the rocket equation then. I mean, you don't need something with that high of a specific impulse to reach orbit. Mankind is reaching orbit with the Soviet Union being the first there. The author predicted that, with the US a little behind. And just as the Soviets launched the first spacefaring craft, aliens come. And they orbit the Earth, and with gigantic ships, and institute a kind of puppet subject government on the world. There's tons of politics in that, obviously. All sci-fi has politics to some degree. That being said, this is less political. And this will be an episode of my just messing around in the Holodeck called the Holograph. Now, this is pretty early in the campaign. I haven't been able to upgrade it at all. I previously got my ass kicked in the Japanese temple. I'm going to try again. I'm tired once again. I just did a few Hearts of Iron Let's Plays, but I'm trying to get volume up for this channel, and this is the game that takes less mental energy of mine. Sorry, I mean to mute it before I cough there. So I'll be doing a few of these.
I will wear the shirt.
Still pretty hard. Next time I do this campaign, which I may do it for my next or a different campaign, but I want to get all the achievements in this one. Next one, probably turn dynamic difficulty, which on top of the difficulty offsets. Hold on. On top of the game difficulty being set to Galaxy Brain eventually, will make it so it probably never gets easy. Even when I'm really at high level, I probably have to start at like normal instead of Super Grandmaster, and then work my way up to Galaxy Brain very slowly, because that adds a lot of difficulty based on your charm level, which is very high for me. But most of the Japanese themed enemies are much tougher for the power level than almost any others in the game. Clearly, whoever designed these NPCs understood the game mechanics a lot better. They must have had different people design the different enemies. So this guy can guard multiple allies and give himself defense at the same time. So it's got relatively high health. And once he's taking damage, which he can easily do from that, gets attacked. Generally things that if you took damage, they hit harder in limited use. On top of that, this switch can hit enemies lined up in a battle line. It's got very high stability, and if these are exceptionally well designed NPCs. Much tougher than similarly powered, say, undead or such. Like a zombie at this power level, not hard to beat. A ninja. It's gonna be tough. Probably thematic in some ways. I haven't even seen one of these in a long time. Since the battle arena, so I don't remember too well what he can do. I mean, he can absorb if he's targeted. He's got relatively high evasion for his power level. We can definitely get higher than that. Higher power levels and such. If targeted, he can disable anyone who gets in melee. At least adjacent melee, not diagonal melee. And he has just a constant buff to cover and sometimes evasion. He doesn't seem to have any obvious weaknesses. Except he's bad against energy weapons, which is what I'm using. And magic for her. He's got terrible cover. Okay, that's actually pretty big. Even though they're all, except for this one, pretty weak to what I use, they still don't take much damage. Partly because of, like, high evasion on a lot of them. I mean, even this guy's got 256. Sipping some tea first minute. It's a strange properties to try and keep this cough under control. Apologize when I always managed to do so. I've had it since I was much younger. Pretty much good 40% of my life now, and doctors have not, to be fair, they've never really tried anything other than, oh, let's work up acid reflux and asthma, and they seem to refuse to do any more advanced workup even when things prove it's not that. It's just trying to insurance companies pressure them not to do more advanced testing or put more effort in. It's
looking to unload some gun.
Everything wrong with the American healthcare system, and it's not good. It's stressful, and I'm sure many of you have horror stories if you've encountered it much. I was trying to go into healthcare, so before I got sick with long COVID, so I definitely know a thing or two about how it works. I spent a lot of time looking into it. It is a mess with all sorts of perverse incentives. It's all about maximizing profit, first and foremost. It's always about the money.
Anyone want to buy a gun?
Some of these you might be able to dodge.
They're fully loaded.
But probably not.
Time to put my training to the test.
Customers always right.
Ooh,
Or dead.
time to exceed expect. Oh,
He's fast enough. 3. Probably better
I'm
just
gonna be
waiting,
captain
make him
someday.
use some of his movement on action boots of movement. Not many.
I'm not used.
So the setup phase is important, especially at higher difficulties like this. I don't want to get stomped like I did last time.
To all this darkness.
Or aim. I don't think any of them have ranged abilities, really. Sounds useless. I mean, the light reading ability she picked up in a fight, but it's not going to be useful. I gave her Blind Dance to make room for. I did pick up Chop on Brock here. Is it Brock? No, X. I gave it to. Instead of Blade Dance, it's a more efficient ability. It's all one attack line instead of like the 3. Usually, something like 3 is really good if you have exceptionally high armor penetration relative to enemy defenses. While the average damage would be higher before defense, each one gets defense subtracted individually, so since I can barely get through defenses, Chop is way better. Alright. That's with all my party having at least 120 armor pen. Just from the charm and most having upgrades on top of that. I mean, it's just tough. High evasion, high defense. You can stay in the rear and ignite someone. That's what we'll probably have to do.
The elements do not. There is a storm on the horizon.
Time for some explosive action.
These elven arms have
Ever
seen much
is the
suffering.
magic of man.
Most abilities are on cooldown, so I'm gonna
The darkness will
stick her back here.
not rise.
She might give promise to X or something, but actually, now that he has that guard ability picked up,
It's mine.
which is off cool, and he can just sit back here and run his defensive abilities and
Sure now.
doesn't have to actually get endangered directly. Alright, don't want too many people clumped up with all these area effect things. Choke point helps because they can block with fewer people. Don't have to have as many cluster. Range of this is 4.
Time for some explosive action.
Geisha can heal.
Oh,
It's your yen.
Should probably need to heal Brock. Someone gets through. Lunch break is positioned to.
You look like you need supervision. Man at work. Great, now I gotta deal with why? You look like you need supervision.
You can save action points for a few turns.
Yeah. Let's see where this lunch break takes us.
You can give supervision to James, I suppose. And go yet. Back here. Suppose. No, actually.
Great, now I gotta deal with you animals. Yeah, you look like you need supervision.
X's. If he dodges back there, they'll get through, so. Way back here, she's reasonably mobile. Quite mobile. And mobility is a minor strength verse. Should be fun there. Oh, is there? There's not a back door. It's the point where she's in danger. I'm in trouble anyways.
You're not gonna like this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like any of this. Really. It's too bad there's no objects he could. This is the nearest one. What's this?
Who needs saving?
First to fall is likely actually Brock, now I think about it.
Eternal dawn, light the way!
Because of his guard ability.
I'm just a merchant, honest.
I'm lucky. I can get a kill the very first round. It's not. Let's try to make that a little easier. I doubt I'll be lucky. Rarely am. Guess I'll have him wait. That's a terrible idea. And the recovery is a game. Now just take the shot. Okay. No, let's. You know what?
Let's
No.
move some merch.
Probably should position there.
These guns are going
Eh,
fast.
it's worth a shot.
I will wear the shirt.
Long have I watched man.
Light the sumo on fire then.
It's your tax dollars.
My power is beyond your comprehension.
Again.
I strike precisely where I mean.
It's gonna just guard the rest of their party otherwise. allies next to him, he can heal. Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Deal.
This is what I trained for.
Ouch. Very dangerous. Spin, spin, spin! I'm getting fired up! Flow like water. Feel the strength of stone.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Again? I hate when it does that. It's useless to.
I break my own trick. Fire! I am a rolling stone.
Oh, Ricky's in trouble. Been worth guarding him instead of double guarding X. You know what that does.
Thanks for the massage. Hoi hoi hoi. Ippon.
There goes the Rickster.
When's lunch? Time for some explosive action.
We should have had him take a laser shot while I was still alive, knowing he would fall. That was silly of me. Alright, well. This damage over time, though, I figured he'd end up dead.
The darkness will not rise.
Just keep guarding everyone. Ricky to die, it doesn't mean I need to.
Eternal dawn, I call upon your light.
Time to put my training to the test.
Make it easy.
Feel the light course through your mortal veins.
Anyone want to buy a gun?
Pretty sure James isn't mortal. He's like a Gandalf type character. At least the character he's based on is. Time to go hard.
Deal.
Armor pen come in handy as well with extra power. Alright.
just
most-
you.
This makes her very dangerous. She gets amongst my party and finds ways to basically kill people to get behind others.
Try a free sample.
Log is low defense, so the logger poison is actually a bad thing for her. Surprisingly, chop is better than the double shot.
Press to move. Skin it to it. Sure, buddy. I'll, witness you.
Could have used that on the log, it would have been ironic. We should have chopped it and then shot it, now I think about it.
Where is my hat?
Oh well. I've also probably not killed the log, but don't have a ton of damage from the moral flow. Yeah. You are.
I still have faith in them.
Got some buffs going, I'm in trouble. Alright. Oh, let's use 3 AP. Oops. Let's start with Goo Hard. Could have done Geo too, I suppose.
Number 1 in customer service. Hole in 1.
Actually, I prefer Donatello. The less effort, the faster. Hadouken!
This will hold you.
I'm just missing heart. Flow like water. Return to the earth.
You buying or dying? So you want to trade some moments, huh?
Sacred stone.
The wind is at my
こんば
back.
んは、お客様。いってらっしゃい。
You cannot move a mountain. Hide in my shade.
You look like you need supervision. Wicked.
All right, it's my turn now.
And here we go. Take her down. No. Pretty sure. Let's see, she's at 6%. 1.9, 1.8. It's gonna be close as to whether it takes her down or not. Shh. It'd be hard with the log replacement.
You fix it.
Ah, it's phenomenal against Earth, of course.
These elven eyes have seen much suffering.
Fire mage is certainly be useful right now. Alright, well. There's too much risk of her coming under attack.
I sentence you to more life.
No, it's usually good not to have the cleric buff themselves. Throw a chance of survival,
Slinging
really.
guns is my business.
Okay. Oh, it's because it's being guarded, that's why before. There we go. Okay. Finish Earth. Just no way. I got a little quantonium, yay.
Was that an exhibition?
No, it was a shot with a blaster.
We done talking?
I will wear the shirt. Stand over here. I'm good.
Darn it. Disable succeeded. That's kind of my hope. Again, going badly. Because why wouldn't it be? Really? She can target allies with it. Oh well. It says she can target herself. Why is it not considered valid? At least if they kill Ricky, they're likely to kill her in that form.
Number 1 in customer service.
Water can flow, or it can crash.
I wasn't ready.
Hey, keep killing
Time to
him.
flow.
I'm getting fired up! The earth is not just for standing.
It's your yen.
She can only do that once, I think. Yep.
My presence as a night.
And he's mine for a bit.
I'm going to need to do no us. I'm surprisingly Kimarite.
You buying or dying?
Let me
Man
stretch.
at work.
You're not gonna like this.
Pretty sure I haven't liked anything that's happened so far. So, try me. Ah, as limited uses.
Who needs saving?
Hmm. Daniel, range of 2. It's the only safe distance to attack him from, interestingly. Oh, he's almost gone. Finish him before he heals.
Eternal dawn, light the way!
Thanks for the massage. Oh, ew.
There we go. Fortunately, that's it for our Holograph.
Anyone want to buy a gun? They're fully loaded. Satisfaction guaranteed. Dust you!
Got rid of his cover buff. Now get through some of that cover.
Try a free sample.
Just imagine like an HUD help him see the right way to hit the ninja despite his fancy nonsense.
Let's move some merch. Skin it to win it.
I hope you slept well, because today...
My mom hit harder than that. Well, this wasn't part of the plan.
Your fate is crystal clear.
Ready to go down, so I did what I could. Got that.
The wind is at my side.
These boards do hit back!
Flow like water. Swelling storm. I don't get.
Bring some ice.
The earth is not just for standing during the splash zone.
That's field effect, field effects. Trigger when they start their turn or step onto it. So ninja plus school, yeah, probably. Smacking him, he's good as gone. As long as he hasn't managed to stun her. I don't think his Cobra thing comes off cooldown that quick. Nope, he's gone. Just a good Tsune.
I blaze my own trail.
Using up the limited use stuff. Cool.
Yokoso. Is that a new weapon? Hi, hi. I will be right there.
The bamboo survives the wind by bending.
Not quite gone. Now I'm gone.
Great, now I gotta deal with you animals.
Got it.
Doing this. I'm gonna glaze your donut.
I'm hurt. I thought you liked us.
Time for some explosive action.
Alright. Excuse me, I'll probably try and drop a charm on someone so you can see. One of my NPC supports. So I'm probably good. She could walk through this to hit Goliath though. It should be really bad. Just in case.
I'm not used to all this darkness. Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
Slinging guns is my business.
If I didn't do that, he would only come back in 50% HP next fight, so useful. Next up is Ricky, in theory. Should prepare for the worst with Goliath though.
Call upon your light.
Try to make sure she can't be charmed. She can actually afford to walk through that. Even though she's bad at against water.
The air bends to my will.
One use, two use. Let's put this somewhere useless, like so.
Water. Rising tide. I am a rolling stone. The earth is not just for standing. I am a rolling stone.
よろしくお願いします。
Used up as much of his action points and one use abilities as possible before the charm wears off. Guess I could have recharged it instead, maybe. Oh well.
お茶はいかがですか?
Man at work.
I don't care if these two go down. I need to buy time for the rest of the party.
Wait, are those clouds on fire? Yeah, we'll get there.
You're not gonna like this.
These elven arms have seen much suffering.
Yeah, there's gonna be more suffering if you don't resurrect the rest of the party soon. You can't even do gyms, so she won't be able to do everyone.
Feel the light course through your mortal veins.
Looking to unload some guns.
Oh, look who's back in style.
Price to move. You buy it or die.
Oops. Can't steal power from someone who doesn't have any. Too much resistance to stealing AP from, darn. Sometimes it's worth attacking your own party in certain situations, especially weaker supporters like this. There's a small chance that this gets stability low enough to steal AP. Stability is what defends against losing action points. Nope. Still no transform duration?
Moete kitazo! Flow like water.
Don't pass go.
Yokoso. Delicately, but you are so good at this game.
You look like you need supervision. I gotta get it. You don't even know what you're doing, do you? Let's make this quick.
Sudden death mode, which, for those of you who haven't seen before, I referred this. Increases power, decreases support rating at first, then when you get to higher levels, it keeps scaling. When you get to very sudden death, you start taking damage every turn. Increasing amounts of damage. It's to prevent battles from going forever. Sometimes you can outlast certain enemies if you can't damage them, just by being able to heal faster than them in sudden death. Very sudden death, that is. I used that once on the clown monster in the Halloween campaign. I'll say no more other than it's based on it. That thing was rather creepy.
The darkness will not rise. Don't go too far. Eternal dawn, light the way.
Hope I make a good first impression.
I'm just a merchant, honest.
Choose how to resurrect, because of the order they fell. You can't resurrect. The only other character can resurrect, so that's it. James will come back at 50% health after this fight is over. That's because of the level of my med bay. Now you can set a game mode where dead characters dead permanently, and in the Halloween campaign, that's always the case. It's pretty much that game mode is always enabled, you can think of it as. Use this on before, because it does buff his stats a little.
These guns are going fast. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Those last couple turns. Dead. Okay.
That was easy.
Easy? I don't think so.
More firepower.
That was painfully not easy. It's the armor that based the Earth made off of, in terms of not effects, but in terms of use the same model. I don't make these models myself. I use the ones that are in the game.
Indulge
And
me.
use new effects. I don't have art skills to draw any of this up.
That's simply precious.
First Lieutenant, here I come.
Hard-earned victory.
I could use a new staff to lean upon. Allow me.
Despise. Not be able to diagonally. That's expensive ability I don't use often. Use that diagonally.
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about.
Name your price. Hey, it's my birthday. Nice contraband.
I will sanctify it with my touch. Who needs I may worship a tree, but I'm not a dirty wood elf.
Get an idea of their power level by looking at them.
Time for some You're not gonna like this.
First thing, adept, elite.
The nothing is time. Ensign Ricky. Report.
They start off as
I'm not used to all this stuff.
novice,
This is a high stake.
I think.
Bet you can't say your password backwards.
Rank novice. Yeah,
Hey, you thawed me.
still novice. One more. I'm gonna actually need to break this up into a separate video. Well, if I do another novice upgrades though. Hold on. Oh shoot, I need to make some quantonium. Let's get an idea of the exact prices first. Okay. Here we go. It's all modification first, so that's right. It's biologic anyways, the stuff I'm looking for. Start with the holograph. 545. Okay. Just need a little quantonium. Alright, and that is going to be it for this video. Look out for the next one, where go into the hologram again. I think the next fight you might see the surprise that's coming. It's still not too late to pick up some new abilities, so I'll do that. Let me just say it might not be any of these you see next. I'm reading too much. Okay, well, this is Northstar signing off. See you again. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Good luck.